Ooh, it's getting hot in here. I mean, look, y'all seen me talk about boxing and Jamal Charlo a couple days ago, but now the conversation has changed. We on the NBA, and what the hell is going on with the NBA draft lottery? The Dallas Mavericks have the number one overall pick? What? What? Well, Lil John, yeah. Come on, what? How is that even possible? Nico, how did you manage to trade a superstar, a once-in-a-generational talent like Luka Dončić, and get the number one pick? Let's get into it. Welcome, y'all, to Sports Fanatics Show. I'm here again. It's been a great summer of sports just to start off the season. We had boxing, we had the NFL draft, we had the PGA, we have softball and collegiate baseball coming up, the World Series coming up. The boxing schedule, NBA playoffs, NBA finals is coming. Baseball is still in effect. The MLB. It's a lot going on, but right now in this day, what this video is about is the draft lottery, its process, and really the 3-4 questions that I have on what is going on with this year's NBA draft lottery. So let's start off. Let's address the elephant in the room right now. We're gonna start off with the Dallas Mavericks acquiring the number one overall pick. Let's start small. Let's build our way big, right? I read that they had a coin flip with the Bulls. The Bulls lost the coin flip. The Mavs got the pick. That pick ended up jumping 10 spots and becoming the number one overall pick. Wow. RIP to Chicago. They was thinking Cooper Flag, Josh Giddey, Kobe White was going to feed families. Sheesh. Gotta wait another year, my boy. Gots to wait. Okay? Cool. Now, let's break it down what this means for the Mavericks. What this means for the Mavericks is not only you have the possibility of drafting whoever you want or trading that pick, you also can have Cooper Flag potentially paired up with Anthony Davis, P.J. Washington, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, and once that man come back, the man, the myth, the legend, Kyrie Irving. That's a squad. And you don't have to give up anything. You still got, what's my boy from L.A.? Max Christie. You still got Jaden Hardy. You got a squad. It's all about how you build and maintain it. But the thing is, how in the hell did you go from Luka to Cooper? And before we get into that, I want to say, shit, if I was Nico too and I knew I had a chance, I would have traded Luka for Cooper Flag as well. I would have. I'm sorry, I just would have. And the explanation is because it's just easier to build around Cooper Flag. Luka is so ball dominant, but he is so goddamn cold. But it's hard for other players to play with him. You can build a squad around Cooper Flag. You need him to be your one, he can be your one. Need him to be your three, he can be your three. Or 4 or 5, it don't matter. You can put him wherever, whenever, in any situation in the game, he can do it. If Luka's not the main ball handler or distraction, he's useless. Especially on the defensive side. So I'm curious. Excuse me for yawning. It's been a long day. This is a late night recording. So I'm curious to see is why or how Adam Silver was able to finesse Nico and them the first overall pick. That's crazy to me. That is. I just can't believe it. So we got a lot of talking to do, a lot of strategies and ideas to break it down about, because what is going on with the NBA lottery? I've seen the year the Pelicans traded CP3, they got the number one overall. The year that they traded AD, they got the number one overall. I seen another one where like a couple other teams traded they star player and got the number one overall. And then you got to think about from Dallas, you go from Dirk, Luka, Cooper. The holy trifecta of white boys. Cold ass white boys. But I tell you, they can't miss when it come to them boys because every boy that they get, they can hoop. They can hoop. And my next question is, when you move down, because we only gonna talk about like the top five. That's really all you care about in the lottery. I'm not here to spectate. Excuse me. I'm not here to spectate or anything. I'm not here to, give you a mock draft because I don't really watch a lot of college men's basketball. I don't really know a lot of these guys. I know a few. Ace Bailey. I seen Ace Bailey play. Dylan Harper, Derek Queen. That's about it. That's all I really know. So, but my second question goes into the Spurs. They have the number 2 and the number 14 overall pick. What do you do with those? You have De'Aaron Fox. You have Victor Wembanyama. You have Chris Paul, Devin Vassell, Stephen Castle, Keldon Johnson. I think he's still on the team. Jeremy Sohan, Harrison Barnes. You have a squad. Popovich just and get well, Pop, first of all. Let's get that understood. Pop, you've done a lot for the game. You've done a lot for the NBA. Take your rest and move on to a more, comfortable style of living on the back end of your career. So shout out to Pop for holding the fort down for as long as he could. He did his best. But now you got Pop putting pieces on the team. So do you go De'Aaron Fox, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Victor Wembanyama? Is that where you go? Or do you go get, I don't know, do you go get Zach LaVine? Go get him, make him move. Do you go get DeMar DeRozan, make him? It's a lot of things you could do with that. That's a lot of questions. I don't even know right now what you can do with that. That's where I'm at in the head. There are so many possibilities that have not been, released yet or even thought of. But what can they do with those 2 picks? Do you continue the youth movement and believe in the long-term process? Or, what's the deal? Do you go get Lauri Markkanen out of Utah? Finally, does somebody go get him? Can you afford 2 max players? And let Keldon Johnson go? Because he's making 20. And I think Lauri making 40, so boom, let him and Harrison Barnes go. And then, go draft somebody and keep him on the back burner. You got pieces. So I don't know. It's a lot to be going on there. Or does Donovan Mitchell finally call it quits in Cleveland? You don't know. You don't know. And then especially today, I'm recording the episode where the Knicks beat the Celtics at home for Game 5 or Game 4. Is Jason Tatum Achilles gone? Do you trade for Jaylen Brown? Do the Celtics finally blow it up? They've got what they wanted in the ring last year. It seems the idea of repeating is slim to none, especially if Jason Tatum's Achilles is torn, and I pray it's not. I love Jason Tatum as a player. Sometimes I do give him a lot of hate and criticism, but I never want to see somebody go down with an injury like that. So let's prayers up for Jason Tatum. But what do you do if you're the Spurs? There's a lot of questions on the table. And then the number 3 overall is the goddamn 76ers. What do they even do? Joel Embiid talking about taking out his hip and put it in his foot. He put his neck bone to his hip bone and his hip bone to his backbone. They over there doing Mr. Operation on his ass or something. And who knows what's going on with Paul George? Tyrese Maxey is the only reliable option out there, but free Tyrese. Free Tyrese. Because he can't be over there solo. He over there damn near like Tyler Hero. So help Tyrese Maxey, I get some help. He do. And I just don't understand what in the world they going to do with that pick. Do you get another guard, even though you just had Jeremy Kane? Do you go get Ace Bailey and go youth movement? Thank God you still got your own pick. Do you go Ace Bailey for the youth movement? I think you do. But who's to say that the Spurs don't take him at 2 or whoever they trade their pick to don't get him at 2? It's a lot of questions to be asked. And then 4 through 6 is the Jazz, Hornets, Wizards, I think it's Hornets, Jazz, Wizards. Once you get off the top 3, bro, it's like 4, 5, and 6 is nothing to what I'm saying right now. I haven't done my research, but 4, 5, and 6 is not nothing that you don't already have, in my opinion. And I just don't know how Adam Silver managed to pull this shit off. I don't know, because the numbers for this draft are going to be out through the roof. It's going to be through the roof with the controversy at the number 1 pick, controversy of the Spurs trading Victor Wembanyama, all that, the Spurs making it, crazy. Number 3 with the 76ers, what do they do? And then after that, it's just, excuse me, I've been really yawning. But it's just so much to question. It's so much to question. And I just wanted to get on here and talk for a little bit on what's really going on. Because this is just shaking the landscape of the NBA for the next 5 years. These 2, 3 little picks to start off are going to shape the NBA for the next 5 years. So I'm curious. So let me know what y'all think, because I can't form no idea. The script is scripting today. It's scripting. I can't lie. All the injuries, Steph, Tatum, Dame, Donovan. Who gonna win the NBA? Is it gonna be an OKC and New York Knicks? Or is it gonna be who else in the West? Is it gonna be Minnesota and New York? Is it gonna be Minnesota in Indiana? We don't know what is going on. The new regime of the NBA is starting to come into fruition. The NBA on NBC deal is coming together. Michael Jordan is a special contributor to that NBC deal. It's a lot going on in the game of basketball. Somebody, please, we gotta make some sense out of it. But these are just my internal, immediate thoughts on what the hell went on through that draft lottery. So it's going to be more videos breaking it down, going into depth on what it is, who can go where, what's the situation, what's the salary caps, and all of that hoopla. But I just had to get the immediate thoughts out to you guys because I couldn't believe it. I simply couldn't believe it. So that's all I really got. Just some quick, some cool, some for a quick, when you're getting up, brushing your teeth on the way to work, when you commute to work or whatever it may be. That's what I got for y'all. So I appreciate y'all for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, the whole 9. I'm telling you, I'm cranking this shit out like a baby crank out doo-doo when it's a newborn. Leaking out the diaper. That's how I'm coming. No Babsky. So I appreciate the support. I appreciate everything y'all do. I appreciate y'all for watching, listening, whatever you may do. I'm the Sport Fanatic, your boy Dale. That's all I got for y'all. And I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. I hope Jason Tatum ain't really tore his Achilles, bro. That's going to hurt me.